Quan here, and I'm back with another video, people. How are you doing? Okay, two things of note. Atlus has confirmed, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that yes, they were purchased by Sega Sammy Holdings. Good news for them. They're no longer going to be, on dead status, etc. I mean, to me, that's good news for them as long as they face no restrictions as far as localizing games and releasing their games in a constant stream. My main concern, people, and I'm gonna say it again, was Sega didn't fund two projects that I know of, in particular on the Nintendo front, and I didn't pay too much on the other fronts. But the thing is, it made me question, the amount of money they actually have, and I'm gonna look into it at a later date. But it just makes me, concerned that they're gonna put themselves in financial straits trying to support this studio amongst, all the other holdings that they have. But hey, that's neither here nor there at this point. We have to take a wait and see attitude, shall we? Now, time to talk about the elephant in the room, or the 800-pound gorilla in the room. And that's Ryse being at 900p. Now, okay, one of my compatriots from the podcast made a post that it was funny, but at the same time, I'm like this. Uh, I'm gonna take the same attitude like I did when I heard about the news concerning Battlefield, concerning many other games that are coming on these new consoles. Take it with a grain of salt. It's gonna take a while before the developers get a good handle at what the tech can do. But I will say this much though, considering that these are not proprietary, you know, CPUs. These are not like specialized CPUs. These are, or rather APUs in this case. These are APUs that are slightly modified from off-the-shelf ones that are going to be coming down the pipe soon, and tablet ones no less. We really don't know if they peaked already. I mean, not to sound like all negative or whatever, but it just makes me wonder though. Sincerely, is how quick they've hit the wall with these things and at what degree. I mean, with all the hype that they were doing with all those little vids, etc. and whatnot. And yeah, Nintendo's not beyond the hype either because we've seen it with their little sizzle, demo that they had with the bird and the Legend of Zelda, which by the way, I would love to see that version done. Between that version and Skyward Sword, I would love to see. But then again, I'm speaking for myself. Still, let me get back to the point here. We don't know if they actually hit the wall, those two consoles, this quickly. It might be a strong possibility. Being, I mean, I don't know. It just depends on how many of these third parties, as well as the first parties, pursue development on these consoles. If they want to go for a drag and drop, which seems to be what they're aiming for concerning, their goal with PC gaming and PC development, we might see marginal improvements at best and actually over time see them kind of slack more and more and more as time progresses because they'll have one major disadvantage that the PC doesn't, the inability to upgrade. Now, of course, Microsoft pundits will sit up here and be like, yeah, the cloud, Quan, the cloud's going to save us. The cloud's going to pour all this sprinkly technology all over everything and make it all better. Yeah. Okay. Again, I'm taking a wait and see attitude on this. But, whatever. Now, getting on to another topic. Second screen experiences are slowly making a rise. No nod to that other game that doesn't have a second screen experience that I know of any. Anyway, and second screen experiences are on the rise. You have besides Battlefield coming up with second screen experiences, besides everything on Wii U just about is going to have one major, one experience or another that's going to be two screen. We also have news that Deus Ex is much touted features as far as dual screen will be brought over to the PS3 in the form of Vita and the the Xbox 360 in the form of smart glass. Now, as far as why didn't they just bring this to the next gen consoles is beyond me, but oh well, whatever. That's neither here nor there, I guess. But still, looking at that, looking at the Battlefield 3, looking at Black Flag, probably the new Gotham, Gotham Origins, Batman Gotham Origins will probably have second screen experiences as well. I mean, looking at all these games, looking at Watch Dogs, it's been said by many people that, okay, it's going beyond the gimmick. And there was even an article brought about on Xbox, you know, section of mmgn.com. I'll put a link in the description. It's in, the Australian Xbox One community. And the thing is, they're talking about that Ubisoft was saying that this is going to be a compulsory thing and not a, you know, something that's secondary or something that's like, gleaned across of, and that, they might put it here or there and put like a touch of this and a smidgen of that and then call it a day. But I don't know, man. And the thing is, this can only spell good news for Nintendo because Nintendo straight out the box already comes with its second screen. And on top of that, once they get everything optimized and get the code just right, it's going to be beef. You know what I'm saying? They won't have to worry about an app on a tablet. They won't have to worry about buying an expensive peripheral / console to go along with their main one. It's all going to be one neat little package. So if this becomes the de facto way of making games, Nintendo's already there. And the other guys are the ones playing catch up this time. Or rather, again, with the motion control thing too. But hey, we'll see what happens down the line with this. And I'll be honest with you, I'm all for second screen experiences. Like it was stated in the article in this particular website when they were talking about Ubisoft. I mean, what they did with Zombie U, aside from the graphics, aside from certain glitches, and aside from the fact that they needed more melee weapons and better melee combat, I mean, it was good. It was good. It was very solid in approach. Now, this is why I believe that they should make a sequel to Zombie U, for the simple reason that there's a lot of integration with the tablet that was left unexplored. You could have had asynchronous gameplay and set up like split screen with squads doing whatever, and the prepper using the prepper pad. I mean, there's so many ways they could have gone about this, but we'll see, how this all unfolds. So, comment down below if you like, subscribe or not, like, dislike, do what you got to do except for troll. And quick warning, like I said, I will be blocking, I will be deleting stupid comments and etc. Okay, I said this in my video where I came back after a long time. People act like what I'm doing here is new. No, it's not. I've warned everyone. And I decided to bring this up again. If you act stupid on my channel, I will take necessary steps. All right? I'm not going to be for any kind of drama here. I'm sorry, We're all adults here that I assume visit my channel. Okay, if there's children, do me a favor, get mom and dad to keep you company over here so that, they can keep an eye on what you're doing, because there's a lot of idiots around here, and yeah, y'all kids don't need to be around that. In case there's any kiddies around here. Now, for you adults, you act like children, I'm going to treat you like a child. Yeah, and I make no apologies for it. Okay? Don't make me get Grandpa Quan up in here. Oh, Lord. But anywho, what killed me is, people act like I got to sit up here and prove to people that I'm hood or whatever by, oh, Quan better not block nobody. Quan better not sit here and delete a comment. Quan, you can't do that. All of a sudden, I'm supposed to be like, yo, Dave, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what I'm saying? Peep game, when it comes to games, you feel me? Man, I'm not going to do all that crap. I'm not going to be jumping through hoops for y'all. I'm going to be me, whether y'all like me or not. Okay, I'm not gonna sit up here and do all that. And by the way, that little voice right there, that's my boy Jeffro. Back in my old days, under different screen names, I used that one a lot. It was funny as hell. And yeah, I'm not gonna say what screen names those were, but yeah. Suffice it enough to say that I had a lot of people fooled. And if you check the date, my join date, I've been here a lot longer than March. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. That's ancient history, and yeah, no longer gonna be having fun at people's expense that way no more. You know what I'm saying? No more being the guy who scares away the billy goat scruff. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to end up getting knocked off my own bridge if I decide to go down that route again. No, can't do that no more. You can't catch that, man. Wow, I don't know. Anywho, it's been real, my people. As usual, I'm gonna get ready to do my sign off. And as I always say, whatever's clever.